Hello everyone, welcome to another video from my kitchen Flavours, Catilero. We are going to be cooking this ultra cozy, comforting and downright delicious mushroom soup. It's so good. Let's get into it. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is add our oil to a hot saucepan set over medium heat. Next, I'm going in with my chopped oyster mushrooms, but please feel free to use whichever ones are available to you, okay? Now, we're going to cook the mushrooms for the next 10 minutes while stirring often. And what we want in the end are caramelized or nicely browned mushrooms because these will have released their earthy flavor and will not water down the soup. Now for me, I like to cook mine to the point where they're just starting to brown, and at that point, I am going to go in with my chopped onions and with my chopped carrots and celery. These vegetables are an essential flavor base for the soup. The other thing is that my mushrooms, which were just beginning to brown, are going to continue to brown even as I saute my veggies until they're nice and soft, and this is going to take about 5 minutes. Now up next, I'm going in with my very finely diced or minced garlic to flavor the soup. And you want to cook the garlic really quickly while stirring constantly for about a minute. Next, we are going in with our flour, and this is all-purpose flour, and this is going to help to thicken the soup. And you want to cook that for the next 2 minutes while stirring constantly, and what this is going to do is to remove the floury taste from your soup. And then here is 2 cups of my chicken broth, and this is going to help to add lots of flavor to the soup. Add that slowly to your saucepan while stirring constantly, and until the process is done. Now at this point, it's time to go in with your fresh cream, and this is going to add a luxuriously velvety mouthfeel, so do not skip it. Then stir everything up bulungi before seasoning your soup, and for that I used Himalayan pink salt to taste, some black pepper to taste, and some thyme, that's dried thyme. Then mix everything up, reduce the heat to low, cover and cook your soup for about 10 to 15 minutes or until it's nicely thickened. So this is 10 minutes later, and my soup, as you can see, is nice and thickened up to my liking, and I'm just gonna go ahead and serve it up. So this soup, let me tell you something, is a meal in itself, but you may enjoy it with a crispy salad or some grilled meats or chicken, and you can also store it in the fridge for up to 1 week after cooling it completely first, and it can also be frozen, but make sure to do that in batches. So I do want to thank you so much for watching today's episode, and until my next one, may God simply amaze you with such great things that you will be left in total shock. Bye!